The New Orleans Saints might be the perfect landing spot for quarterback Shedeur Sanders for several compelling reasons, ranging from the franchise's current needs to the fit of its coaching philosophy and market dynamics. Howster 1. A team in need of change. The Saints have long struggled with consistency and have found themselves stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. With an aging roster and unresolved salary cap issues, the organization has lacked a clear, long-term solution at quarterback. Derek Carr, who is currently on the roster, is viewed more as a bridging solution rather than a franchise cornerstone. In contrast, Sanders, who is widely regarded as the consensus number 2 quarterback in the 2025 draft class, could provide the spark New Orleans desperately needs. Although elite prospects like Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter are on the boards higher up for teams with deep free agent talent, the Saints, sitting at around number 9 in the draft order, face a lower opportunity cost if Sanders falls. The chance to add a dynamic young quarterback who has already lifted 2 college programs, Jackson State and Colorado, is an enticing prospect for a franchise looking to jumpstart its future. A good fit for the coaching staff. New Orleans has recently brought in Kellen as their new head coach, a former standout college quarterback who excelled at Boise State and later had success as an offensive coordinator. Moore is known for being adept at developing quarterbacks and designing systems that maximize a player's strengths. Given Sanders' reputation for accuracy, productivity, and his proven track record in college, Moore's offensive philosophy could be the ideal framework to mold Sanders into a long-term starter. The expectation is that Moore, who has a keen understanding of quarterbacking from his playing days, will be willing to invest the time and resources needed to develop Sanders in an environment free from the intense scrutiny that comes with major media markets like New York. Or 3, market and cultural considerations. New Orleans is a smaller, more relaxed market compared to cities like New York or Los Angeles. This environment can offer a young prospect like Sanders a bit of breathing room and a chance to focus solely on football rather than the off-field distractions that sometimes accompany larger markets. Sanders, who gained significant attention at Colorado, not least due to the modern, media-savvy culture under Deion Sanders, might find the relatively lower-profile setting of New Orleans to be more conducive to his development. In New Orleans, he could primarily be seen as a football player rather than a sideshow phenomenon, allowing him to blend into the team culture more organically. 4. Salary and opportunity cost. The Saints are known for being cautious with their salary cap decisions. They would not be forced to mortgage the franchise to land a quarterback. If Shedeur Sanders falls to the number 9 pick in the draft, New Orleans would have a relatively low opportunity cost in pursuing him compared to other available prospects. This approach would signal that the team is willing to invest in a player who not only has significant upside, but also fits neatly into their strategy of building an offense around a dynamic young quarterback, potentially paving the way for future moves without crippling long-term financial commitments. 5. A new direction for the franchise. Ultimately, adding a prospect like Sanders represents more than just a quarterback upgrade. It symbolizes a shift in direction for the Saints. In recent years, the team has been on the defensive, both on the field and in their strategic planning. Sanders could inject new energy and excitement into the organization, providing a fresh start and a tangible focal point around which the franchise can build its future. If combined with the development of the existing roster and a supportive coaching staff led by Kellen Moore, bringing Sanders aboard could mark the beginning of a more vibrant and competitive era in New Orleans. Conclusion. While the NFL draft is notoriously unpredictable, the current landscape makes the Saints a logical candidate for picking up a high-caliber quarterback like Shedeur Sanders. His passing accuracy, dual-threat versatility, and the potential to grow into a franchise quarterback align well with the Saints' need for a long-term change at that position. Moreover, the relatively low pressure of the New Orleans market and the fresh vision from their new coaching staff create an environment where Sanders could thrive without the added burdens of intense scrutiny. For a team desperately searching for new direction, the opportunity to draft a rising star like Sanders might just be the perfect solution to get them unstuck and propel the franchise to new heights.